Welcome back. Let us continue our topic. Here you are able to see all the 7 characteristics in the pea plant. Okay. So today we are going to take, previously we have taken only one characteristics, which one? Tall and short. The second topic of yours, that is how do these traits get expressed. In that one table you are able to see of green, yellow, green, yellow. Okay. So on what Mendel has worked, so he has worked on this. First one, round and yellow. What is this round shape? Yellow seed and wrinkled and green. Now in your table, somewhat R capital, Y capital, small y, small r you are able to see. So let me tell you the denotation of the round. What is the symbol for round? What is the symbol for yellow? And what is the symbol for wrinkled and a shape? Okay, wrinkled shape. And what is the symbol for the green? Okay. So the symbol for round is capital R. Okay, you can please write down, because if you understand this, then you can understand that table. Symbol for round is capital R. Why? Because these are dominant trait. Okay, first upside all are dominant trait, and down you have got a recessive trait. Dominant, I have told you what does it mean. Dominant मतलब जिसका राज है, means this will exist if recessive is there or if another dominant is there. The trait of dominant is only existing in the result. Okay. Now capital we are taking for dominant trait, and small alphabets we are taking for recessive trait. So here round we are giving capital R. So similarly yellow will be given capital Y. Clear? Now for wrinkled they are giving small r, and for green they are not giving G, they are giving small y. So take care, this way only I am taking in the board. Okay, so check it again. Capital R, capital Y is for dominant trait, small r, small y is for recessive trait. So here they are merging two characteristics, and we will get how many genotype type 4 we will be getting in pair. Okay, already we have done tall and short. In that you were getting only two, capital T, small t, but here he is working, because here we are working for 2 characteristics, so I will be getting 4 things. Okay, because we are merging these 2. So let us see in the board how we are getting the result in the table. So this way you can make the table 1, 2, 3, 4, and down also 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever I am writing here, the same I am writing here also. Okay, see, capital R, capital Y. Take care, don't write in cursive. If you are writing this, don't write in cursive. Write in a simple alphabets. Capital R, capital Y, that means round and yellow. Capital R, small y, round and green. Small r, capital Y, wrinkled and yellow. Okay, small r is for wrinkled. Small r, small y, wrinkled and green. Okay, the same thing I am doing down also. This way also here I am doing, everything is same. So I am making 4 columns and 4 rows. Now what are the result? I tell you result. Okay, now when are you writing the result? Always better you write the dominant trait first and then recessive trait. Here first we go for RR and write RR together, write YY together. Okay, so whenever I am writing this, you have to write, you have to keep it in your mind 2 things. Write the same alphabet together and dominant trait first. Okay, so for example R and R. Okay, so first I am taking round part. So I won't be writing RY, RY. Okay, I will be writing RR and capital Y, capital Y. RR, capital Y, capital Y. This way. Now you know the answer of this. This is your genotype. What will be the phenotype? Phenotype means the result will be of which type. So you have to take, इन दोनों में से एक ले लो. इन दोनों में से कौन सा है? दोनों R है, तो it will be round, and this will be yellow. So the pea plant will be round and yellow. This way we will get all. Okay, round and yellow, because this is capital. So both are capital, it is dominant trait, so round and yellow. Now for second here. Okay, that means I am taking these two. Both are capital R, so that you write first. Now capital and small, I told you have to write capital dominant trait first. So next will be capital Y, small y. Clear? Third, small r, this. So again I told you have to write capital things first. Capital R, small r. Now both are capital. Capital Y, capital Y. Okay. Again now small r आया, small r, लेकिन capital we have to write first. Then you have to write small. Then capital again and small. Now we check this much. What result I will be getting? Here what I will get? What type of pea plant I will be getting? Round and yellow. So because we are working on two characteristics, so result also will be in two characteristics, two traits. Okay. Round and yellow. Here, okay, this from here I will be getting round, but from here what I will be getting? Yellow. Why? Because though both the traits are there, but what result we will get? Dominant trait result. So this one is yellow, this one is green. This one recessive, this one is dominant. So here also I will be getting round and yellow. Here one is wrinkled, but dominant trait is also present. So whenever dominant trait is present, result will be dominant trait. So here also I will be getting round and yellow. Here also I will be getting round and yellow. Okay. Now I go for the next one. Again I go for R. तो इससे तो पहले ही पता पड़ गया कि ये क्या है? राउंड. अब दिस इज स्मॉल y, दिस इज कैपिटल Y, एंड आई टोल्ड यू राइट डाउन कैपिटल Y फर्स्ट एंड देन स्मॉल y. अब इसका क्या रिजल्ट होगा? राउंड एंड येलो. अंडरस्टूड? वाई? बिकॉज दो स्मॉल y इज देयर, बट यू हैव टू गो फॉर द डोमिनेंट ट्रेट. डोमिनेंट ट्रेट कौन सा है? कैपिटल Y वाला. ओके. नाउ नेक्स्ट पार्ट. बोथ आर अगेन कैपिटल R, but both are now small y. So here it will change. Round will be there. Okay, round will be there, but what will be the color? It will be green. Okay, so here your traits will change. This is a expression of the traits. So round and green. Okay, अब ये समझ लो कि अगर यहाँ से राउंड आया तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि राउंड ऐसा बोल रहा है कि भाई मैं डोमिनेंट निकल रहा हूँ तो वहाँ से भी डोमिनेंट आ जाओ, ऐसा नहीं. ठीक है, जैसे कि ये डोमिनेंट निकला तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि ये जो दूसरा वाला ट्रेट है वो डोमिनेंट ही होना चाहिए. इट इज़ नॉट लाइक दिस वे. इट फ्लोज बाय इटसेल्फ. ओके, दिस ऑल आर नेचुरल प्रोसेस, so it flows by itself. They don't depend on each other. If from here round trait is flowing, that doesn't mean the other side also round trait will be, or a dominant trait will be flowing. Recessive trait also goes. Okay, so they both are independent of each other. Okay, so here what result I will be getting? Here I will be getting round and green. Now next one, capital R, small r. Capital R, small r. Now this is small y and this is capital Y. I told you capital you have to write first. Capital Y, small I. Now again what will be the result? In दोनों में trait dominant is R. So round and here again yellow. Round and yellow. Okay. So this way I will fill. चलो एक और बीच में कहीं ले लेते हैं. If I take this one, R, Y and this. Okay. So out of this, which one is capital? Here R, small r. Then both are y. So what will be the result? Round and green. Small y is for green. So this way I fill and I'll tell you how you are getting the ratio. In your textbook it is given 9:3:3:1. वो कैसे आया? That I'll tell you. Okay. So these are the last results. Okay, these are the total result we get. Now somewhere you are able to see 9:3:3:1. What are the results? Okay. So first one is which one? In your textbook round and yellow. तो आप find out करो जो dominant trait है round and yellow कितने हैं इसमें. So that much we cancel. Okay, because we have to find round and yellow. जैसे पता है if you remember 3:1 हम tall and short में find out किया था, वैसे ही इसमें. So round and yellow 1, 2, 3, 4. How I am finding round and yellow? Capital R should be there and capital Y should be there. I am not bothering about the small y and small r right now. I am searching only capital R and capital Y. So search that capital R. जरूरी नहीं कि दो होना चाहिए, दोनों में से एक भी चलेगा, जैसे कि ये, तो ये भी राउंड एंड येलो. ठीक है. Now let us find out 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it round and yellow? Yes. Is it round and yellow? No, because both are small y, so it is green. Is it round and yellow? Yes. Is it round and yellow? No. Is it round and yellow? Yes. This one? Yes. Now anywhere? So total 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. एक और बाकी है. ढूंढो ये रहा. So how much I got? 9. So if you see the textbook, then the first one round and yellow they have given 9. Okay. Now we go for the next part 3. वो कौन सा है? Now we go for round and green. Okay. Round and yellow. दोनों round का खत्म करो. Round and yellow, round and green. Okay. Now round and green means capital R should be there. And green means both should be small y. Why? Because if I am getting capital Y and small y, I won't get green. Clear? So you have to check only capital Y, small y, both the case. But capital R should be there. So let us see. ये तो खत्म हो गया. यहाँ से round and green 1. Okay. Round and green, round and green. Round and green. Now बचा कौन सा? ये नहीं. Round and green आ गया. तो ये कितना हुआ? 3. So round and green 3. Okay, ratio we are getting. Now next we go for wrinkled and yellow. Okay, अब दोनों wrinkled ले लेते हैं. Wrinkled means both should be small r. Both should be small r. Wrinkled and the another one should be capital Y. So one is this. Wrinkled and yellow. Make triangle चलो. Wrinkled and yellow 1, wrinkled and yellow 2, wrinkled and yellow 3. आ गए 3. Okay. What is left? Only 1. What is that? From the trait you can make out. What is it? This is wrinkled and green. So wrinkled and green is only 1. Okay, so this way you can see all characteristics are. So what ratio I am getting? I am getting ratio 9:3:3:1. Okay, so this way. Now we read from textbook. Okay, so this only topic we have seen. So let us read this. Before that I show you what we have shown you, the colors and seeds. Okay, round and yellow seeds and all. Same way here colors are there, violet and white colors, cross pollination, F1. The same things they got in the 3:1 ratio what we got for the tall and short. Okay, now we read. How do these traits get expressed? We have done that table. Okay, now but they are talking of what does it mean? How does the mechanism of heredity work? Cellular DNA is the information source for making proteins in the cell. A section of DNA that provides information for one protein is called gene for that protein. How do proteins control the characteristics that we are discussing here? Let us take the example of tallness as a characteristics. Now you can read this because I have explained you. Now last line I go for it, last few lines. Consider, okay, you can have the line from consider now an enzyme that is important for this process. If this enzyme works efficiently, a lot of hormone will be made, because you know hormones are there in plants and animals both, and the plant will be tall. If the gene for that enzyme has an alteration that makes the enzyme less efficient, okay, the plant will be short. Okay, thus genes control characteristics. Underline genes control characteristics or traits. Now I go for if the interpretation of Mendelian experiments we have been discussing are correct, then both parents must be contributing equally. That everything I have explained when I was taking capital T and a short t, that means tall and dwarf. Okay, I have told characteristics of both are flowing from the parent. Then why the one characteristics is seen more in F1 generation, that I explained. So we go for the how do germ cell make a single cell of genes from normal 2 copies that all other cells in the body have. If progeny plant inherited in single whole gene set from each parent, then the experiment explained in figure 9.5 cannot work. This is because the two characteristics capital R and Y would then be linked to each other and cannot be independently inherited. Independently it cannot be inherited. This is explained by the fact that each gene set is present not as a single long thread of DNA. You know DNA, everything is present in your DNA. So if they are telling that single it cannot attain, okay, it cannot exist, but as separate independent pieces, each called a chromosome. Thus each cell will have 2 copies. Single capital R is also not possible, small r is also not possible. Single is not possible. Always they work in the pair type, okay, and that is why 2 copies of each thing must be there. And here they are talking of chromosome, 1 each from the male and female parents. Every germ cell will take 1 chromosome from each pair. जो हमने कैपिटल R, स्मॉल r, कैपिटल Y, स्मॉल y में से लिया है तो उसमें से 2 आ रहे थे, ठीक है, सिंगल नहीं आ रहे थे, 2 आ रहे थे. Same way it is in the human. Every germ cell will take 1 chromosome from each pair and these may be of either maternal or paternal origin. When 2 germ cells combine, they will restore the normal number of chromosomes in the progeny, ensuring the stability of DNA of the species. So, single trait is not flowing. The trait will go in the 2 copies of DNA and it will flow. Okay? Such a mechanism, they will restore the normal number of chromosomes in the progeny, ensuring the stability of the DNA of the species. Such a mechanism of inheritance explains the result of Mendel experiments and is used by all sexually reproducing organisms. But asexually reproducing organisms also follow similar rules of inheritance. Can we work out how their inheritance might work? Okay, that later on, because asexual reproduction was not there. And here I stop. Then the next topic I'll be starting later on. Bye bye.